like a psychic. So a lot of times, in case you want something for your special friend, you don't know what you want. But when I hear you, I say, "Who's that for? What is it? What is it?" Then I have to figure things out. You know what I mean? Then from there, move on. It's like you have to make you happy. It's not that easy to just reading somebody's mind, but it's over the years in a business, I learned that. I guess you have to be a psychic sometimes.
You're a psychic, you're a psychiatrist, you're a designer.
Yes.
You're
yes.
all of the. Do you like it when you have these billionaire clients? Like, is that the goal, just to have no budget, or does that make it like harder? Like, I mean, the sky's the limit. That's anything.
Be honest with you. Sky the limit is the most hardest you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's, oh my God, there must be so much money here, but no budget to create. Absolutely not. Much harder than someone gave me a budget. This is what it is. I want this cooking cutter weddings. Much easier for me. There's nothing to think about. Boom. I tell my my designers, like, do this, do that, and done. It takes 10 seconds to me.
Yeah.
But someone like a billionaires, like there's not. What's your budget? How many people are coming? 300. Okay. What sort of things are you looking for? Oh, they don't really say that much. Then I got it. I know. And then one time, one of my clients asked, we are talking. I asked her, I said, "What do you want? What do you want for your party?" And she asked me, "What do you want?" So I said right away. I said, "Okay, got it." I didn't ask her anything else. That means you know the best. Why are you asking me? There's certain clients they're hiring me because that reason. You know the best. Do your thing. That kind of attitude. Certain clients are just telling me, just do your thing. Then it's much harder that someone telling me what to do, because they're depending on me to create something spectacular moments for their lives. And I take a full responsibility to move on from, all the 3 to 400 guests are coming to their parties. And I just have to deliver their expectations. Then, have to, it's like your heart is always beating, because you're creating something that she doesn't telling me anything. I have to create something that something that I just like all the guests would just go gaga about it.
Yeah.
So it's a very hard. So to me, when I have a billionaire clients that ask me to do things, like do your way, because a lot of things can go wrong.
Yeah.
So in order to make it precisely perfect, you have to be at many different levels, the music and the food and the decor and anything they can think of. Every details they have to think of is a posh enough, is a luxury enough, is a high end enough, is a delicious enough, is the music is good enough, is the ambience, is the lighting is good enough. There's millions that they're thinking about. They have to consider doing the weddings and parties. So a lot of times when, as a guest, you walk into any weddings and parties, like, oh, this is very nice. They don't know the behind the story, what goes on. I have to tell you, one time I did the Emmys. I never told the producer who put these Emmys like a governor's ball.
Yeah.
I made 150 centerpieces for that event. You're talking about many years ago. And I rented a big truck, because I had a few trucks, but it wasn't big enough to put in 150 centerpieces. So I need a big truck, and then it was a refrigerated truck that my driver rented. I didn't realize the temperature was good for the meat packing, delivering meats. But you have to control the refrigerator truck to control the temperature of the good for the flowers.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. So we put all the flowers. The night before, in the morning, we delivered the flowers. It's at 10 in the morning. Party starts at 5, I'll be honest with you. Starting at 5, we did 10 in the morning. When you open the refrigerator truck, the flowers was all solid frozen. What would you do at that point?
I would probably call Kevin Lee and start freaking out and say, "Come in and fix this, please."
And it took me 5 days to make all these 150 centerpieces.
Wow.
And that moment, my heart was sank. And said, what are we going to do? We went whole Los Angeles. Money didn't matter to me, how much it cost me. Every store, even though I buy it from a retail store, I paid a retail price for every single thing to get amount of flour that what I need to create that. So responsibilities to delivering, I don't give my headaches to anybody, to my clients, any problems. I have to figure things out myself to make
Right.
it right. So I don't want to give you headaches at all. That's my thing. You trust me to delivering your job to be perfect. I don't want to give any headaches. I deliver what they're expecting. It's my job. It doesn't matter to me what it is. So accidents, things happens, but I have to figure things out. Responsibilities you getting in your life, but in a business, a lot of times things can go wrong. It's
Yeah.
not just always as a wonderful and beautiful. There's a
No,
lot
it's
of
often not.
there's a lot of hard acts behind the scenes that you don't know.
Yeah.
So we'll see that I'm trying to make a story about this kind of things.
That alone is worth the weight in gold because I have a pet peeve when I hire somebody for something and then I start like somehow it's coming back on me and I'm like, why am I stressed out about this? I don't know the answer. I hired you. You're the expert. That's So
Well,
I mean,
a lot of
that's
times
a good
we're not
attitude.
hiring you, but your employees make mistakes. It's their mistakes, but it's on you though. Because
Yeah.
you are charge of it. You made these mistakes. Doesn't matter who making mistakes. It's you making mistakes. They're looking at me.
Right.
It doesn't matter. I have 10 employees working under me, but it doesn't make any difference who makes the mistakes. It's me that I'm the charge of everything. So they're trusting me to delivering the jobs. So they are taking the responsibilities and duty that in your life is a very, very heavy. That I'm taking in every single day that I do like a 3, 4, 5, 6 weddings, a month. And it's always constantly loads of the carrying the responsibilities that you don't see is unbearable a lot of times. A lot of times I cannot go to sleep.
I was just gonna ask you, how do you sleep at night? That was my next question.
Yeah, a lot of times I cannot go to sleep. A lot of times what I do is when I take these jobs, when I meet my clients and I think of my client and I go through the parties 3, 4 times in the night. I cannot go to sleep. About these parties, when I walk into this party site, what I'm seeing, am I spectacular? Am I see some beautiful things? Am I dazzled myself? Because I love beauty. And it has to have, it's just beauty, it just has to have a drama. A little something walk in, wow. This must be Kevin. I get that all the time. My clients always calling me, Kevin, did you do the wedding last night, so and so place? Yes. I said, that's you. You must be. Because when I walked in, I said, oh my God. There's a difference. There's a lot of dinners out there, but when I walk in to your weddings, your parties, there's something that hit me. That's what I love about it, what I like. I like to eat. I don't like cooking cutter weddings and parties. When I walk in, there's one thing that when I see like a boom right there, it's like, oh my God, what is it? That's what I love about this business.
Well, it has to be Beverly Hills, Shi Shi Shi, darling.
Shi Shi Shi, my love.
Where did that come from? I mean, was that the first time you ever said that on Real Housewives? Like, did that just come to you in the moment, or is it something you said before?
So funny. You just ask me. People ask me all the time about it. I didn't even know what it was. It came naturally. I didn't know that I did it. So and then next day they aired the show.
Yeah.
I went out with my friends and Kevin. I saw you on a show. You were great. And so I went to West Hollywood, and all these gay boys behind me, Shi Shi Shi. I was like, what is that saying? And Shi 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 is like, why they calling me Shi Shi Shi? I was like, what they're saying is I asked my friends, why they're calling me Shi Shi Shi? That's what you did at the Real House last night. Aired the show. That's what you did. I said, I did? Are you serious? I had to watch myself again. I was like, oh my God, I did that? I couldn't believe myself. I did it actually.
And then that became, I was in Tom Tom one night, I don't know, maybe like 9 months ago, a year ago. And, Lisa was in the back. You walked in, I guess, presumably. And the whole place was saying, Shi Shi Shi, darling.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It's, I guess that the phrase came out. A lot of times I just having some fun when I meet my clients. I think somebody just made the comments, make something really Shi Shi Shi, Kevin Lee, Beverly Hills. And that made such an impact on a lot of people. And I still go around the world and just calling me hey, Shi Shi Shi, Kevin. One time I was in London, Heathrow Airport. And then behind my back, it's calling me. It's like, Shi Shi Shi, Kevin. Kevin is right there. It's like, oh my God, I'm in London. Who's calling me? One time, even Dubai. I was in Dubai, an airport. This Arab guy is calling me. It's like, oh my God, do they air the Housewives show in even Dubai? They said yes. They all know me. It's like I stunned by it. So what I'm saying is, I was so thrilled that I did that. You know what I mean? I guess somehow that things that you do, things that you don't even know.
Do you have clients in like the real world that are not famous that hire you that say, just give us a little Shi Shi Shi, that they want you to say it, they want you to have
All
their
the time.
moment?
All the time. Yes. They love it.
Were you shocked? Because, like, look, you've worked with, like, Oprah, the Kardashians, you know, Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston, so many people, Tom Cruise.
A lot of celebrities, yes.
But when this episode airs,